I'm in the car again. Welcome to a new vlog. I'm just going in a minute to pick up my daughter, but I thought I'd come on, say hello. How are you all doing? Christmas is just around the corner. I am very, very excited. I'm not feeling the most organised, to be honest, but we always get there in the end, don't we? So yeah, so in this video, I think this might be possibly the last video of mine for 2024, because I just want to be present with family, you know, enjoy the lead up with especially with my youngest daughter, and spend some time with my older daughter, because she is going to Perth to visit her dad very soon, and she's also away for her 18th, which is making me a little bit sad, but I know she'll have the most wonderful time with her dad in Australia. So yeah, I just want to really make sure that I'm spending some quality time with them. So I think this will be the last video for me this year. So I'm going to jam pack it as full of much festiveness as I possibly can. I really want to do some baking with my younger daughter. We want to make some gingerbread men. I want to make a loaf, maybe a cranberry and orange loaf. I want to make my chutney. I need to make some pigs in blankets because we've got friends coming, so I need to just do a few little bits and nibbles for them and their two children, and they all love all the kids love the pigs in blankets, so I know they'll be a hit. So yeah, I'm gonna try and pack in as much as I can. I might wrap a few gifts with you, I might even have a cheeky Baileys. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll catch up with you shortly. In the kitchen, and I'm just about to make a lovely cranberry and orange loaf. I've got a little helper joining me shortly. I'm just going to get my quinoa ready, and then get my hair tied up, and then I'll show you our little loaf cute festive cases that we've got. How cute are these? So it's going to be a lovely activity to do with my daughter, and then we're going to give them some gifts. So we've got some lovely twine, and we've got some little gingerbread men, and some little Santas to kind of tie them all up lovely with I've got some cellophane bags to pop them in. So I'm going to get my little helper and come back shortly. So I've got my little helper with me. I'm just going to let's pop on your apron, shall we? So you've got an apron from Sophie Allport, which was a Christmas gift, I believe, a few years ago from one of your aunties, Poppy, wasn't it? And then Mummy's got a Kath Kidston apron. So aprons on?
Yeah.
All ready to go?
Yeah.
Right, are we ready? So we have to whisk together the flour, baking powder and salt, except we haven't got a whisk, so we need to probably get one, don't we? Our electric whisk broke a long time ago, and I keep forgetting to replace it, so we just have to use a spoon today. So flour, baking powder and the salt. So should we pop that in?
I will.
Okay, you pop that in.
And next, what should I do?
Yeah, and then the salt. Oh, hang on, that's not the salt, is it?
That's not.
Salt in. Okay, and then 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then we need to give it a good old stir. Okay, and then Mummy's gonna get the juice from the orange. Right, so now we have to cream the butter with the sugar. So do you want to pop the sugar in there? Poppy's currently getting butter all over her fingers, aren't you?
Yeah.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many tablespoons have you done so far?
5.
5 tablespoons. Good job. So you've done a great job creaming all of that together. You're gonna get strong muscles, aren't you? And then you need to pop in 2 eggs. Okay, you're gonna pop them in. Yeah, you take one. Let's see if you can crack it in. Crack it really hard. Harder, 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 that's it. And put it in the bowl. See if you can do it without getting the shell in there. Whoa. That's it, pull the shell out quick. That's it. Well done. Then we're going to add the flour in 2 parts to incorporate it. Okay, so I'm going to pop this in. So we've got 1.5 cups of dried cranberries. So the recipe says if you're using dried, to soak them in cold water for 10 minutes just to soften them up slightly. In this cup I've got my milk, my orange juice and most of the zest. It said to keep 1 teaspoon of zest back for the glaze at the end. So we're going to pour this in now, Poppy. Okay, and give it another mix, and then it says to add the second part of the flour. Poppy keeps trying to eat it, but I've said it's gifts. It's going to be gifts for people. But I'm sure you can lick the bowl at the end, yeah? Yep, so I'm going to drain off my cranberries and then we're going to pop them in the bowl, okay? And the recipe says just to dust the cranberries a little bit to stop them sinking when we put them in the mixture. So I'm just going to pop a bit of flour on them. Cranberries are in. Okay, give them a little mix again. Oh, Poppy, I think this is going to be delicious, do you?
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to keep one of these loaves back for us, aren't we?
Yeah. Yum, this is going to be so delicious.
Do we say yummy?
Yum.
Get in our belly.
Get in.
So it's ready to go in the oven. So we're going to get the first one in. I'm not sure how many loaves this is going to make actually, Poppy. I popped the oven on 180 Celsius. Celsius. So do you want to help me put this in?
Yeah.
Or should Mummy put it in? You put some in. That's it. So the batter's looking really, really good. Okay, and then we'll get it in the oven. So I'm going to pop this one in the oven and then see if we can get at least one other loaf from the mix, shall we? If not, we can always make some more another day, can't we? So while that's in the oven, we are going to make the zesty glaze that goes over the top. So we need 1 cup of ice and sugar. Making a bit of a mess, aren't we, Poppy? But that's all adds to the fun, doesn't it? Okay, and then we add 1.5 tablespoons of orange juice. Should we pop that in? And then we add the rest of our zest. So this is about 1 teaspoon of orange zest. Do you want to pop that in for me? And then we will give it a stir. You're doing an amazing job, Poppy. Oh, that looks delicious, doesn't it? Look at that. All the zesty bits of orange in there.
Yum.
Really good
I
job.
can smell it.
Well done, Poppy. Great work. That is the zesty, orangey, delicious glaze that goes over the top. So once they are out of the oven, we shall glaze them. Yeah? This is how the first one is looking, and it's smelling divine, really nice. Okay, are we ready to drizzle? So we're going to drizzle all over the top with the teaspoon, yeah? Can you have a go? That's it. Really
I
I
just
just realised it wasn't on record, but we basically drizzled the glaze, haven't we, Poppy, all the way over the top just to add that sweetness, because the loaf itself isn't actually that sweet. So we're going to let this cool, let it finish dripping, and then should we cut into it and see what it looks like? Yeah, and then maybe give one of the other loaves we're going to make to Grandma and Grandad. Think Grandma and Grandad would like it? Or Nana? Okay, so I'm going to let this cool slightly and then we'll slice into it and see what it's looking like. So this is how it's turned out. It is really soft and moist and smelling incredible. So we try some of it. Okay, let's try some. There, you have that bit. How's it tasting? Good? Really nice.
Yeah.
I think that's a win.
Yeah.
Oh, that's delicious. I'm really, really pleased with that. And it's quite festive, isn't it, with the cranberries? Do they look like little jewels? Highly recommend trying this, guys. There's so many different recipes online for cranberry and orange loaf with this glaze over the top.
Get some glaze.
So good. So when we finished making them, I shall show you. Hopefully it will fit into this box okay, Poppy, and then we're gonna pop some cellophane in a cellophane bag with some tie, and you're gonna choose a gingerbread man or a Santa for this one.
I'll choose Santa.
I'm gonna choose a Santa. Yeah, and then we put some ribbon on there, don't we? So here we are, all wrapped up with this little Santa tag. So this is gonna be, I think, for my parents. So how cute. And these bacon sets were from B&M, and the cake itself, the loaf, was relatively cheap to make also. Not only a great fun activity to do my daughter, I really enjoyed that, but yeah, it can also double up as a lovely gift for my parents too. So I'm going to get Poppy to write on the little Santa tag, ready for my parents, and then we're actually off to the Panto, which we're all very excited for, and I shall try and film a little bit if I can for you.
Hurry now, should have been done by now. Seems we're running late. Let's put the food on the table, fast as we're able. Guests are coming at 8. When we're caught in the Christmas rush, it's so easy to lose touch with the true meaning of things and what really matters.
So I'm back with my little helper. The gingerbread dough has been chilling in the fridge for around 15 minutes. And you're going to help me roll it out. Okay, you need your muscles again. And while you're doing that, I'll just show the cutters that we're using. So the gingerbread man isn't the best, to be fair. It's not the most ideal shape, but I think we can just about make out as a gingerbread man, can't we, Poppy?
Yeah.
And then we've also got a Christmas tree. Might do some Christmas trees too. Okay, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling.
Simmer down, pass a big smile around.
Okay, push. Push harder, harder. Give it a little wiggle. That's it. What's it looking like? Okay. First one done. How cute is that? So we've got a lined tray here with some baking paper.
Oh,
Bacon
no, I really
parchment.
want to eat it outside.
No, you can't eat them yet, Poppy. Right, we're going to pop them on our little tray.
Of things and what really matters. Just look up in the December night. There is one star shining bright.
So it says to bake for 12 to 15 minutes and let them cool for 10 minutes. So let's get the first lot in the oven, shall we?
Yeah.
So maybe not the prettiest gingerbread men in the world, but we're gonna have fun, aren't we? Icing them, and they smell amazing, don't they?
Yeah.
You don't mind, Poppy, do you? If they don't look perfect. So we're gonna come back once these have cooled down. I'm gonna ice them, aren't we? So this isn't as easy as it looks, is it, Poppy? Not as easy as it looks. But we're going to keep practicing, aren't we? We got another batch, and then I'm going to pop this in the freezer to use another time. Right. Good work, Poppy. You've done an amazing job. Got a little gingerbread man here with some buttons. I'm putting sprinkles on the trees, baubles. Good work, Poppy. Do you enjoy doing those?
Yeah.
She's busy decorating with lots of different sprinkles. So what are these ones?
Oh, I need to use some of those.
Oh, there's some holly in there. Look how cute they are.
Yeah, I love hollies because my
Some
sister's got them.
stars and some
I need a
different
scar. I need
sprinkles.
a scar.
Right, so we're going to get these decorated.
Yeah.
Yeah? Good work. So the fire's crackling away. I thought I'd wrap a few gifts. Sadly, I haven't got a Bailey's. As we have run out, I need to buy another bottle. Or shall I buy another bottle? Really, really shouldn't. We've already got through one. So this paper is absolutely beautiful. It's a brown craft paper, but with this lovely print on it from Sostrine Green. And I've just popped a very simple brown tag and just some string. Because it's got the print on it, I thought string is all that's needed to really show off the print of the paper. But yeah, it's so pretty, isn't it? So on to the next one. I think this one I shall just use the basic brown paper and then pop a pretty ribbon on it. So either, I think I'm going to use green actually. I've got some lovely green ribbon left over from last year. This was also from Sostrine Green, so I think that will look really, really lovely. I do love it when craft paper has the guidelines on it. I do struggle to cut it otherwise. The guidelines really help, don't they? I must admit, I'm not the best at wrapping presents. I did watch a YouTube video once and this lady was wrapping these presents and it was just incredible. The way she was like making full use of the paper and different ways of wrapping gifts. It was amazing. Yeah, let me know if you're a pro at wrapping gifts, because I'm certainly not. But I do like adding pretty ribbons, so I think that hides a multitude of sins, doesn't it? So I really like just the simple brown paper with a pretty ribbon around it. Nice and simple. This wrap is so affordable. It's just simple brown kind of parcel wrap, brown craft paper, and with the pretty ribbon, gift tag. I think it's really nice. Let me know how you wrap your gifts. So a couple more gifts wrapped, really pleased with those. So do you, and then that one there, brown paper and green velvet ribbon. So do you wrap as you go, or do you like to have like a big wrapping session when you're fully kind of done and finished with your gift buying? Or do you like to kind of just wrap when you've got a window of time, really? This is what I've been doing this year, just wrapping a few here and there when I've got pockets of time. We have a lot to buy for. We have about 30 people to buy for. Yeah, I'm just going to do a few every day. Yeah, and hopefully I get through them all. I'm going to have to rope in my older daughter to help me, I think. So you may have seen in a previous video I was going to make some pigs in blankets, but I actually ended up getting some for free on my Lidl Plus app, so really happy with that. That saved me some time on making them. And then I also got these in Lidl, so they've got one of these each. I'll just shut the freezer, it's beeping at me to close it. So they've also got a little mini pizza each, which I got for 27p, so really happy with those. So they have some pigs in blankets, a little mini pizza each, and then some little like nibbles and crisps and things. So no need to make the pigs in blankets. Sorry if you can hear like a humming noise in the background. I think it's our fridge freezer, so I do apologise. But I've got my apples ready, 900 grams of apples, and I've got 15 grams of ground coriander, 15 grams of paprika, 15 grams of mixed spice. I have got 2 onions in here chopped. I've got 110 grams of sultanas. I've got 340 grams of granulated sugar, 425 ml of malt vinegar. So it's paprika, ground coriander and mixed spice. Smells wonderful. I'm going to put my apples in. A lot of apples. This is going to make a lot of chutney hopefully. And again, I want to give this as gifts for people, and I want it to see us through the whole of the festive period, including New Year hopefully. And we're going to serve it with like savoury crackers, cheese, some French bread, crusty bread. I think it's going to be wonderful. In go my sultanas and the sugar, and lastly the malt vinegar is going in, and we bring this up to the boil. So this is a spiced apple chutney. And do let me know if you also cook chutney for Christmas, for New Year. Partly why I like doing this so much is because it just fills the house with wonderful Christmassy smells. So the house just smells of Christmas and it's heavenly. Right, so we are going to bring that up to the boil. You may have noticed just then I have lost one of my gel polish nails, which is a bit sad. So I'm going to have to redo that at some stage. And very noticeable when you've got this colour on. Never mind. So it's coming up to the boil now. I really need to invest in a new slow cooker. I stupidly gave ours away a few years ago because we just weren't using it at the time, and it was before, you know, I was being as mindful of spending and things. So yeah, I gave it away, so I really need to get a new one because I'm guessing this will be a really good one to do in the slow cooker instead of kind of simmering away on the hob for an hour and a half. Yeah, never mind. That is my plan for the new year. I did have a few comments, I think, was it on my last video, that, you know, I really must get a slow cooker. I know we really do need one, and it will, you know, save us so much money. So yeah, that is my plan for the new year. Hopefully I shall find one in the new year. January sales. Oh, this is smelling incredible. I just love the smell. The whole kitchen is smelling of Christmas right now. It's smelling of Christmas. While this has been simmering away, I realised I didn't chop up the apples small enough. I kind of weighed them, chopped them up a bit, and then forgot to kind of dice the apples. So, but I'm sure after an hour or so, it'll be absolutely fine. I've just given it a bit of a mash with the masher, so that's lots better now. And then some of this liquid will still, this will evaporate away, and we'll be left with a lovely chutney in about 40 minutes or so. So this is the end result. Smelling amazing. So this is going to last us all over Christmas and into the new year. And I'm also going to give some as gifts too. So like I say, it's relatively inexpensive to make, especially if you've got the spices in the cupboard already. So again, I highly recommend if you've never made your own chutney before. Not only is it wonderful to have over Christmas to give as gifts, but it fills the house with the most incredible smells. The house certainly smells of Christmas now. Delicious. So I really hope you enjoyed the video today. I tried to pack in as much as I possibly could because this is my last video of 2024. I just want to be present, you know, with my girls, with my family, and spend some quality time with them. So yeah, whatever you're doing for Christmas and New Year, have the most fantastic time. And thanks so much for supporting me this year since I started my little channel back in the summer. I read all your comments. You're so lovely, you're so kind. Please let me know if there's anything you want me to film for the new year. I appreciate, you know, lately it's been very focused you know, on all things Christmas, but we got loads of plans for the new year. We got some work starting, of course on a budget. We've got lots happening in the new year, but please do let me know if there's anything particular you'd like to see or you'd like me to film. And have the most wonderful Christmas and happy new year, I guess, and I shall see you in January. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.